What is Black Desert Mobile? Epic battles, but it's so much more than just the battles. It's full of potential. It's a culmination of relaxing, fishing, socializing, fighting, exploring, and more. Set in an extraordinarily visualized fantasy world, all in the comfort of your mobile device. A true MMORPG at your fingertips. Black Desert Mobile.
Are we on?
We're here.
We're here.
It's happening.
Can you guys hear us?
Hello.
Everyone, can you hear us? Can you guys give us a response to see?
No, not almost starting. Now
no,
starting.
it's actually starting now. No, you can't hear us?
Hello.
Wait, you can't hear us for real? No, that would be bad.
That would be less than good.
Oh, I see a lot of yes. So
okay,
I think we're good.
Okay.
How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Velia Inn, our 27th episode. Mic muted. That's not true. A lot of people already said yes. I'm assuming that it works okay. But yeah, we're back for another maintenance, and today is loud and clear. It's good, yeah. So we're reading up on chat as we always do. So
everything is hunky-dory.
Yeah, so be sure to give us what you guys think about the current moment that you're in right now.
In this exact second in life.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you doing?
Yeah. All right, so I guess well, it's good to see everyone here once again. Great events last week. I agree. Jeremy really topped off in terms of like overperforming.
He pulled out all the stops.
He did it, and the events were really, really good. I managed to get 2 of those pet tier 4, 5 pet chests from the puzzle event.
I did as well.
I have 2.
I have 2 tier 5 pets now too.
Oh, so in total, I have 4 tier 4 pets.
Okay.
Tier 5 pets now.
Well,
4 tier 5 pets.
You're just doing all fancy kinds of good, aren't you?
Yep, good stuff. And yeah, well, I guess we can get started now and just like go with some of the announcements that will happen. I guess one of the biggest announcements that we have at the moment is that we will be starting the Ramoness tournament starting tomorrow. So all the people that really took their time to really register for the tournament, we know that so many people registered, and we had way more registrations than we did for season 1. And we really, first of all, thank you so much for all the support and interest for the tournament. But,
yeah, thank you guys. That was great.
But unfortunately, we did change up the system a little bit, where we were starting on the round of 32 instead of round of 64, which was primarily the reason why we had so many teams who were very, very capable.
Right.
Who were very, very strong.
So it was condensed right from the outside.
Yeah, and just a lot of people just didn't get into the tournament and really prove their worth as much as they would have liked. And that was a really unfortunate situation, because I know that a lot of people, took their time, read through all the instructions on how to register, and then just talked with their teammates and see how they can gather stuff up. And they did all the right things. They did the registrations exactly as we asked, and also there was no problem with them in terms of like previous records of restriction or whatever. And like the family name, all the team name was clean. It was ready to go. So everything worked out fine for so many people, but just didn't have enough space to fit everybody in this time around. So a lot of people, I'm sure, were feeling the disappointments from not being selected for this season 2. And you guys have sent me messages, and I tried to go through them to see how everyone was doing in that part. So we do apologize that we couldn't accept all the people here. And for all the details, it's on the website. We updated the original document where we posted the results of exactly who's going to be playing this time around for season 2. So if you go back to that document, you'll see all the details in terms of the updates that we put out in this regard.
Yeah, but definitely thanks for everyone for submitting an application. And if you didn't get in this time, I doubt this will be the last time we're doing this.
Yeah.
So just stay on top of things and try your best next time.
Yeah, so we're hoping that you guys still stay interested for not just this season 2, but once we have future tournaments later on, then you can try to register once again for season 3, and we'll hopefully come up with a better system so we can cater to more people. That's what I'm hoping for. But with the people that we have in our team and operating with that resource that we have, we'll see what's the best solution for that, and we'll keep thinking through that and try to be creative about it so we can get the best result out of trying to make as many people as happy as possible. But yeah, I guess that's it for the Ramoness tournament. That was one of the bigger announcements that we had to make. Another thing is that Oh yeah, speaking of events, one of the big events that came in last week, in addition to the striker, was the Field of Valor. Everybody loved Field of Valor, and I leveled up crazy because of it, especially with the hot time.
You can't not love Field of Valor.
Yeah, with this, especially with the hot time scroll that affects also the Field of Valor experience.
Everything so much faster this week.
Yeah, it was so good. And Jeremy, the chat refresh, please. But yeah, the Field of Valor, everybody really loved it, and we all loved it as well. But the best part is that it's still not over. We still got one more week. One more week.
Thankfully.
One more week of Field of Valor still left. So if you haven't used all of your tokens, don't worry. For now, make sure you use all the tokens before the next week's update. Yeah, because if you don't, they will disappear. So don't feel like we're gonna just hold on to all those tokens to see when's the best appropriate time to use it. It's just when you have it and when you have the time to use it, just go ahead and get into the Field of Valor with your friends or just by yourself with other random people and try to just level up that way. I finally reached level 70 because of this. Yeah, from like level
golf clap.
Yeah, 60.
I golf clapped for you.
From like 67-ish where I started off last week. I went ham on the Field of Valor and finally got to level 70. I was really happy about that. And speaking of leveling up, how are you guys doing on the whatchamacallit, the Striker? Striker, yeah.
I ascended Striker literally before coming in the studio.
Okay.
Just before.
Nice. So yeah, Striker, has everybody gotten to that level 50 mark? I'm almost there. I'm like, because I was working so much on my main Huntress, I didn't have much time to focus on Striker. Mine's like 48 right now. And let's see exactly where I am with that. But yeah, someone's on 66.5. Level 70 Striker. That's very, very impressive. Good on you.
In 1 week?
My Grandmaster's level 70.
Is that possible?
No, I guess it's possible. If you literally just grind Striker all week, yeah, I guess so. Especially with the Field of Valor. That's some fast leveling mechanism right there. So yeah, I mean, kudos to you guys to putting so much time on the Striker. I hope you guys like that. And I think I'm seeing a lot more Strikers out in the field more than I did with the other classes even, like, because I think it's becoming a very popular class that a lot of people are really liking. Yeah, 62, someone says that with the Striker. Yeah, so yeah, Striker looks good, and just letting you guys know that the event for the leveling is still ongoing. So if you haven't reached level 50 on the Striker, there's gonna be plenty of time for you guys to do that. So if you want to get in on that and get the expansion coupon off of the Pearl Shop with like 120 black pearls and all that.
All good things.
Yeah, you can go and do that and still have plenty of time to get to level 50 and get all that perks of leveling up. So you definitely should go and try to do that as much as you can. And certificates, that's a great point that you guys do bring up.
Yeah, we were going to address that. Did you want to bring it up now?
Yeah. So we were supposed to mention it. So the Black Spirit Race, the event that was ongoing for 1 week and gave away a decent amount of the event certificates. But the sad behold, it just didn't work as soon as you received it.
And even when you put them both into the storage, like there's like 2 sets of event certificates and only one gets noticed by... Yeah.
So like it's that moment where you're that little kid who goes to the movie theater for the first time independently because like you feel like you're this adult now
and like this little 9-year-old.
Yeah, it's like he think he can do it all and just go in. And then he buys a ticket off of this vendor who doesn't look very official, but he doesn't know because he's 9 years old.
First experience.
Yeah, and he gets it and it's like, I got my movie ticket for like $2 when it was supposed to cost $7. He thought he just got a bargain off of it. Then he goes off to the counter to actually get into the movie.
A rude awakening.
And then he gives it off and it's like, and that kind lady at the counter says, "Honey, this is not the right ticket. Just get yourself a proper ticket." It's that.
Except now he can't afford it because he spent the $2.
If he had used the extra $5, it would have been fine from the beginning.
I'm lost on the analogy. Anyway, event certificate.
It will be fine. So you guys don't have to worry about the event certificates not working at the moment. We will fix that. As we already announced it, and through Discord and through in-game notifications, we did through as many channels as we could addressing the issue. So basically what's going to happen is that all the event certificates that you got through the Black Spirit Race that isn't working, you will be reimbursed with the proper tickets that actually works after today's update. So don't worry about it too much. You'll get your tickets that you got. You won't lose anything of that sort. So don't worry too much, and it will be all sorted out once today's maintenance is over. And speaking of today's maintenance, today is a 5-hour maintenance. So
lo and behold, yes.
It's where they want to just stuff everything in there.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, okay. Like it's just stuff it in there, and
I see it.
So that so they can start picking the rabbit out of the hat, week after week. That's kind of the idea.
So this is preparing for the good stuff.
Sure, yeah. So and you'll get to see what happens from today's update, but ongoing from today's update to the next week's update and all that. So it's all in preparation to make sure we can pull the rabbits out of the hat and to make you guys have fun with Black Desert Mobile.
Just packing tons of rabbits into the game today.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. So that it requires 5 hours to do that. So it most likely will be a 5-hour maintenance unless something happens. I'm hoping that it usually doesn't happen. I think we'll be fine with that. And we will get to the patch notes, of course, later on, as we always do every week after we get some questions out of the way to see what you guys are curious about. Do we have any other announcements to make? I guess not. I guess we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we can go to Q&A.
Any questions you guys have about the game or about any of the more recent content that's coming
Yeah.
out?
Or anything else, like just you can ask questions about anything, and we'll try to answer as best as we can. Extend level cap when? It's kind of a good question because we've had level 70 for a while.
For a while.
I would imagine in due time, but I do see your point in terms of like it has been a while since we haven't exceeded that level 70 cap. I just got to level 70, so I know that a lot of people are still under 70 at the moment, but for those people who have really overachieved and got to level 70 really early, I can see the frustrations in that, and definitely see where that will come from. I guess we'll find out when that will happen.
Camp upgrade, I haven't heard.
Camp upgrade, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the camp upgrade happening at the moment. Camp upgrade has been sort of, I'm not gonna say put on hold, but in terms of like the actual progression for the players. Like as soon as they released the previous camp update where they can get it to like level 20 for the refinery and all those goody stuff, then mixed in the merchantry.
Right.
And the node manager is always a big priority for a lot of people. So there's so many other places where you need to use your resources. So it feels like that progression from invest everything to your camp, kind of that theory when that's been active for many updates that we had through the camp. It just wasn't as applicable this time around because there was so many other places to use those resources compared to before. So I guess that's where the idea is coming from the developers to kind of maybe slow it down a little bit. I'm not sure exactly if that's
that along with new content that's only in global, not in Korean.
Sure thing, yeah. So hopefully we'll get a camp update, but I don't know if many people have gotten already through everything. So we'll see what's the situation on that. Yeah. Other questions, please. Other questions. What can we get? What is this fire shot that's coming onto the patch? You'll find out.
That's in the patch notes.
Yeah. So anything that's in the patch notes, we'll get
be
to
explained
it.
During patch note time.
And it will be unfair if we explain it before the patch notes happen. So, yeah, we'll get to that. Valencia win. New region, very understandable of why you ask. And same thing as kind of the level cap. It's been a while since we had a new region, a brand new like whole region, like a continent.
Like a region?
Yeah, like a whole Valencia region is what they're asking.
People are working on it like crazy.
Yeah, can't confirm if Valencia is going to be the next region at all, but like if another region is to come out, I guess it would come out. I would hope soon. I would hope soon because it has been a while, so it would make sense that a new region of that sort should be coming out
very
soon.
official.
Yeah, hopefully. Other things. Shai Wen, we just had the striker last week. 1 week ago.
Just a little bit longer.
1 week ago. It's 1 week. And so I wouldn't think a Shai will be coming out anytime soon. I can't confirm on that one, but I would guess that Shai isn't coming out anytime soon. Other things. Archer win. Ooh.
I mean,
it's not even out.
I think that's a question for the Korean game.
Yeah, and it's only out for online at the moment. Yeah, so I don't know about Archer. Totems? I haven't heard about when totems are coming out. I think they're talking about that little the horn looking thing that's on the other region. The other regions, yeah.
I remember
those, and those were very frustrating when I played in the KR. The upgrades were really bad. Yeah, but anyway, totems I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them when they're coming out. I think they would be coming out pretty later, but that's just I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen. Joe Win, right now I'm here.
True story.
Yeah, we're both here. Tim and I are both here, so there's your answer to that.
Solid evidence.
Yeah. Other things. Tim, fix arena win.
I'm not the arena fixer.
Well, yeah, the arena fixing situation, we're still working on that, and hopefully we can provide a few fixes to a couple of issues the more we get there. And hopefully we'll get to that in a timely fashion more so. Shadow Arena release when? I would think it's very, very soon. I haven't checked on the exact dates recently, but I'm hearing that it should be coming out soon for the early access is what I've been hearing. But I don't know too much detail about Shadow Arena at the moment.
No, me as well. We've been focusing mostly on BD.
Yeah, so but you know, once we find out, I guess we can tell you. But like, I've been hearing it should be coming out soon, right? And I think even the official date has been like released as far as I know.
Okay, sooner than later.
It's just as far as I know, that's what's happening. So I'm not sure as far as I know. All right.
Fishing and merchantry.
Fishing and merchantry. Still haven't heard from that one. Yeah. It was a good point that, you know, there's a leveling on the fishing category, but there's no fishing. It's like, you know, it was a good point that it was brought up, but I still haven't heard back in regards to that. What are some other questions?
Extra pinatas. There were some pinatas that were given out to help people complete the event who weren't logging in every day.
Yeah.
So if you have extras, look at them fondly until they're not there anymore.
Yeah, Jeremy, can you handle chat? Especially Twitch, like they're just like spamming like random like letters and numbers.
I see
like,
random
over and over
letters.
again.
Yes.
Can you just take care of that, please? Thank you. But yeah, pinatas. It was a tough event in terms of like the difficulty of collecting all the ones that you needed for the entire bingo board to be completed, and then we try to give out, you know, one or two every now and then. It still felt like, you know, people were like, oh man, this is really hard to, you know, come in every day and complete all 4 missions every day just to even get close to try to get all those 12 lines completed, which is the whole board. So we considered that, and then we gave out actually 2 piñatas on Saturday and 2 piñatas on Sunday as well. So 4 total extra piñatas for that weekend.
Right.
So if you took advantage of that, then that was your chance to really try to complete it as much as you can. And I actually got to complete my board. And then that's how you do it. So can you hold on to it? I'll just help Jeremy just a little bit with that.
Sure. A few more questions, guys. We'll be getting to the patch notes soon. Next class after Striker. We're not sure, actually. They try and space out when the classes come out, so we just had one last week, so we're still kind of on a hiatus sort of thing until the next class comes out. The extra piñatas in your inventory, they should go away on their own once the event ends. So the event was ending today, so I would not expect to see them in your inventory after maintenance.
Okay. So we did a reset.
Did you reset?
Yeah, so hopefully those spams won't come about. Because we want everyone to have fun chatting and...
Yeah, sorry about his absence for the last 14 seconds.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, just some of the spam, it covers up the entire chat, so it was making it hard for us to read your guys' questions.
Well, and for you guys to kind of read each other's.
Yeah, for the people that were on the chats where the spam was happening.
So
sorry about that.
Yeah, so we'll hopefully take care of it, so we won't see that. So unfortunately, Facebook chat, it's still there, but it's not gonna just show up on the screen. So I guess that's the best way to do it. So. Because Facebook, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of the restriction settings in terms of, like, if there's 1 or 2 people who are, like, repetitively doing those things, like, there's no way for us to take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
But once we find a better solution, hopefully we can add Facebook chat back on there. But yeah, still, yeah. Did we get any interesting questions while I was doing?
14 seconds. See questions about the Striker getting a heal and Striker's 11th skill in Ascension. Are you aware of this?
My Striker is not ascended yet, so I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, if you guys can ask that on Discord and also on Facebook and source of that, I think other people will be able to help you out with that that do have that knowledge, and see how they can help you out with that. All right. Yeah, I think that they were asking about the 11th skill of the Grandmaster.
Black Spirit Mode Boss Rush? I don't think that's a thing, is it?
Like you just go on Black Spirit mode, like your phone's not running, but you're still doing boss rush.
But you can do boss rushes.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like the most convenient quality of life feature that was added was the auto start, where you know you have all your boss rush passes kind of already exchanged, and you got it for specific bosses. And if you do auto start, then you just go with the kind of max difficulty of what you're allowed per your CP, and it just does everything in a row for you. But your phone still has to be on.
Right.
And I think that's as far as it gets for now. That would be crazy if you do Black Spirit mode and can still do boss rush. Then you're actually not even playing the game. Sort of.
To that extent.
Yeah. So I don't think that would be coming out. I'll be baffled if it does come out. That would be pretty crazy. All right. I guess we can go into patch notes.
You want to do it now?
I mean, kind of. There's not reason to not go into it. If we get any like really interesting question, we'll just answer them. But
Joel's failing the patch notes.
Kind of. But like someone's asking like, when will I get my red weapons? Like, you get it when you get it.
8 days, 26 hours.
Completely unofficial. Completely unofficial. Yeah. So red gears were designed so that it's really, really, really hard for you to get.
I haven't gotten a single one.
That's how it is. All right, so I guess we can go to patch notes since people are saying go. Yeah. I guess we can go to.
They want to see the patch notes and then ask questions about the patch notes.
Yeah, we can do that later. So let's go into patch notes, Jeremy. Can we get into it? Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go with the in-game events that are happening first before we get into some of the new contents that were added. But for now, let's go with the in-game events, and the first one is going to be a monster hunting missions.
Pretty straightforward on this one. You get to defeat enemies, and then once you're done with that, you'll have a chance to defeat enemies. So you're going to do that multiple times. You'll do that along with your regular farming in the open field. Also, will the enemies count if you do Field of Valor?
You might not have to even worry about this event even existing and just do your regular stuff, and you might have already completed without even you knowing. And that's probably the point of the situation. And just so that you guys know, this is not a daily mission. It's not a daily mission asking you to kill 50,000 mobs every day.
No, this is for the week.
The whole period.
Itself, yeah,
the whole period. So it should be fairly easy for you guys to do.
I'm sure players can do this in a day.
Yeah. So I know some people will go crazy and go try to complete this in a day, but it's not a daily mission. Just so that you guys know. So that's basically all it is. And of course, in line with some of the other things that we've been doing in terms of events, we'll have this sort of pattern going on more and more. That see this yellow highlighted right there, like right there. Like,
I wonder if that was the spot.
No, I directed it.
Are you confident?
It's the direction. It's the direction.
So it's on my face.
No, like it's towards that direction. Okay. Yeah. Whew, like this way. You guys see that.
Okay.
So this yellow box telling you that if you defeat all 50,000 enemies by the end of the event, you will get some event certificate. And it does say 15 for this specific event.
That's not a small number.
It's not bad. And that's basically a very straightforward event that you guys shouldn't have a lot of confusion with. If you're confused, just don't worry about it. You'll probably get the event rewards even if you don't worry about it.
Punch stuff.
Yeah.
Slice stuff.
If you're a striker, just
arrow stuff.
Whack some stuff. And
then you're fine.
Slice and dice and just do your stuff. All right, so that's the first in-game event. Very, very straightforward and not much explaining to do there. And here's the second one. The second one that we're going to talk about. Similar, but a little bit different. That's what usually similar means.
Similar but different?
Yeah, that's what similar
Your redundancy was not lost on me, Joel.
Okay. All right. So look, next one. It's the Take Down the Bosses event. Care to explain just how simple this is?
You will find the bosses and then you will take them down.
Reward.
Killed it.
Reward.
Killed it.
Reward.
Oh, three.
Because the third one took a long time because you have to wait until the kind of the night.
Your breath,
usually.
I saw it was about a half second longer on your breath.
Yeah, that was for the world bosses because it's not as frequent. Yeah, you can get that, so it does require you a little bit of waiting.
I feel it.
A little bit of waiting. So it's pretty simple. This is a daily event, so let you guys know on that one. It does not require you to wait an entire week to complete 3 boss rushes.
Yeah, and this is a daily event with a special prize that has not been given before, I believe.
It's sort of.
Consistently.
Yeah, not as consistently for sure.
Yeah.
So here we go. So 2,500 ancient gold coins for boss rush clears, 3 of them per day, and 2,500 ancient gold coins for
Completing
3
the ancient ruins.
completion of ancient ruins, and the last one is for completing 1 world boss per day. So out of the 2 that's available, you just have to complete 1 of the 2, and you will be able to get an Ascension Skillbook chest. So hoping to level up your level 1 and level 2-ish skills for your ascended characters. Now that a lot of your characters should be ascended. I have 4 characters that are ascended now. That's kind of like mostly at base 60.
Striker was my 5th, and my last one's at 59.
Wow,
So
yeah.
I'm about to have all 6.
Dang. So yeah, if you have a lot of ascended characters, this is a good chance to get some skill books and try to level up a little bit that way. And I think people will really like that because it's really hard to get those skill books.
They drop very rarely.
Yeah, they drop very not drop.
In a not dropping sort of way, they drop all the time.
Yeah, they don't drop that much.
Maybe they're invisible.
No, they're there. They're there. It's just they just don't drop that much.
And you just can't click on them.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, this is one way you can try to level up your skills a little bit faster. And there you go. Just once per day you can get this chest. So that's one way you guys can get that. And it does say you can obtain one ascension skill. So I would imagine it's going to be just one. So don't get overexcited about
Grammatically
that.
speaking, that would appear to be the case. Yes.
Unless the translation was a little bit different, I would think. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. And yeah, that's basically it for the in-game events, the big ones that are coming in this week. Just keep in mind that the other events that have started last week will still be ongoing, including the Field of Valor.
Right.
And also the Striker leveling up event. All those things are still
So these are
line.
in addition to what's already available.
Right. So that's how it's going to work for that. And the next one, kind of the question people have been asking about, what is Fireshot? And about to explain to you.
Dun, dun, dun.
It is for Node War. So where we usually have the elephants, where we usually have
The cannons.
and the ogres, and at times they when you have the Node War stuff, the preparation process, this is another form of ammunition, one would say, just one piece of equipment.
Another form of exploding goodness.
Right, well, that was one way to put it. But yeah, this is just another addition to the Node War. And it does say Node War only, this does not affect Siege War, just to keep laid out there. And it's just going to be for Node War. Fireshot is going to be added, and just a kind of a basic explanation as to how this is done. You're going to get a couple of buttons if you assign one member.
You get 2 commands.
To use a Fireshot. So it's going to be those 1, 2, 3 buttons that you see laid out over there. Those are going to be determining the distance of how far your Fireshot will go. And of course, the other things is going to be sprint and evade, and pretty straightforward from there. But other than those things, it's going to be a pretty natural addition to what you guys have already been doing at Node War.
Should be pretty intuitive.
And just really should be just kind of an add-on to what you guys are already experiencing. It shouldn't change the game totally, but definitely another thing to keep in mind for how you guys want to strategically win over other guilds in the Node War. Yep, that's going to be that for the Fireshot. So if you guys have any questions about that, we can definitely take some time later to answer those. But mostly you guys kind of have to do a little bit of figuring out yourself on this one, because it's just going to be stuff that makes a lot of sense once you get there, especially for people who've been doing a lot of Node War. Like, some people do a lot of Node War, other people don't do a lot of Node War, but for those who do, it's just going to feel pretty natural. So
not complicated, but give it a test, feel it out, and it should be pretty easy to understand.
Right, so that's that for the Fireshot being added to the Node War mode. And the next one is another guild content related topic, but it's going to be more PvE instead, so that you guys don't have to worry too much about PvP aspects.
Co-op PvE even.
Well, I guess that's one way to put it, but yeah, it's just Guild Rush, but it's elite.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like
weak
the
sauce Guild Rush.
No. It's sort of like the boss rush, the special boss rush kind of we had.
But it's a Guild Rush.
Thanks, Tim. Yeah. So the Guild Rush, you guys have done it before. Is from the easiest difficulty all the way to the hardest difficulty, and they're still there. Those are going to be now classified as the normal Guild Rushes.
Right.
But this one, the elite, it's going to be a little bit of a different mechanism than what you have experienced before. So what's going to happen now is that the guild rushes, the normal ones that you do, are going to be giving off some of these elite tokens that you see highlighted there on the screen. It's going to be giving off some elite tokens that when you collect enough of those elite tokens, you can do one of these guild rush elites. So with that, it does say that the possible rewards that you can get by completing this are some of the orange accessories that you see laid out there. You can get them, and so that definitely best of luck for who's going to be trying to be motivated to do that.
But are those the rewards that you have to get by defeating the boss within an hour?
Yes, that's going to be what we're going to be explaining a little bit later. But yes, so basically the simple layout is collect the elite tokens by doing the normal guild rushes and collect enough of them, and then you'll be able to summon your own elite boss this way. And like Tim was saying, this is going to be, you have a little bit of a timer as to when you can complete. So if you initiate a guild rush elite, be sure to tell your guildmates, make sure they're ready so they can go in within that hour that has been put out, so that you can try to complete this and try to go for these available rewards that are laid out and try to have fun time with that. But yeah, this is a fairly casual content, I would have to say, especially for people who enjoy a little more PvE more than anything else. So this is one way to go and try to do that. All right, so that's gonna be for Guild Rush Elite, and we do have one more update that we'll be talking about. This is gonna be another Shakatu Shop update.
It's a quality of life update, right?
Yeah, so sort of like that. And for Shakatu Shop update, the mystical, the rate up, I heard it's still sticking around, so it's not going away for the time being. So you can still take advantage of that if you want. But with the Shakatu Shop update, there's going to be a little bit of an addition where it says select class weapon.
Right.
So select class weapon. What does this do is that it will bring you to a table like this, where it tells you to select a class weapon of your choice to pull for when you pull for main weapons and for sub weapons. So this makes a lot of sense if you want to go in with your main, for my case, Huntress, but I really want to pull for something for my striker that I'm now
saves
trying
you
to
time
level up.
From having to constantly
log in,
log out with other characters.
Yeah. So this is a thing where you can pull for other category of weapons, the main weapons and the sub weapons, for another class that is not the character that you're logged in with at the moment. But yeah, so it's just a little bit of convenience feature that's added. So you could do this already. Literally, all you do is just go to characters and just log in with another character and go to the Shakatu Shop with that and just go and do that. But it saves you time in terms of if you want to try to pull for a specific weapon, go and try to use this feature and see how you like it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's patch notes.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, pretty
relaxed. This kind of follows the pattern we have where, class releases are some of the biggest content we release. Those have a big preparation period. We finally release it. And then we do these smaller events to kind of help you guys as you level your other characters, level the newer characters. And I know you guys are wondering about the 5-hour maintenance.
5 hours for this, right?
For this amount of content. So just as a reminder, or if you didn't know already, the maintenance time isn't just so they can put in the exact content for this
week.
Patch.
Yeah, for this week.
This means they're preparing a lot of content for future patches, so hopefully you can understand this 5 hours now is going to pay off later.
Especially next week too.
Thank you for copying my...
I mean, I'm trying to double the effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of, I can understand why you guys are sort of kind of the head scratching a little bit of question marks as to ooh, this doesn't seem like a 5-hour maintenance. Why is it a 5-hour? It's not the first time this has happened.
No.
Usually when they want to prep for a big update that's about to come, they push it all in and through a 5-hour maintenance as such, and that's why you have to re-download the app because it's a whole new build that they put out. But with that, all those little components that will come in later in time is also going to be included. So in a timely manner, you'll see exactly why this 5-hour maintenance came to be today, and you'll see much later once we get there. But yes, that is going to be it for today's maintenance. That's going to be it for today's.
Someone asked,
patches.
where's the bunnies that are being stuffed in?
No, yeah, that's what I was saying before. You know, the 5 hours, they need to stuff a lot of those bunnies. I mean, we'll pull out the bunnies when it's time. Oh. And it's just, and this is all the bunnies
we don't get to decide when those bunnies are taken out.
No. The devs decide. And for now, these are the bunnies that you'll be getting today. So that's how it's going to be happen. All right, Jeremy, can we get back onto the big screen? That would be really appreciated. Yeah, so that's it. Not much. It's just a pretty relaxed update today. And if you guys are watching Velia Inn, you guys have to find some stuff to do for the next 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours left.
Much apologies.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of stuff to do anyway. Don't worry about it. You guys, I know there's a lot of stuff to do right now, but yeah, 4 hours left until we have to end the maintenance and see if we can get back into the game and for you guys to have fun with that. But yeah, any questions about the patches that came through? I mean, we showed the patch notes, and I'm sort of smiling as I say that, but
there's a little bit of irony here.
Yeah,
people want the patch notes early, like all the time.
Yeah,
we finally did it early, and now this is.
How OP is a fire shot? It will be in balance. It will be in balance with all the other mechanisms there. It's just to provide a little more variety is the primary objective of adding the fire shot into Node War. So definitely, I would think all the Node War participants will try to invest in the fire shot as they do with anything else within that mode. But don't expect it to be that wins the whole entire game. I imagine the devs would have balanced things out to make sure it becomes a good addition to what's already there, but not to be a game breaker, I'm sure.
And someone asked something I'm not sure of as well. The 300% hot time items, are those gone?
Wait. They were giving it out since even yesterday.
I mean, they gave one out. They gave one out hour today. Mm-hmm. So their evening before the midnight hit.
Right.
They were still giving them out.
Jeremy, can you ask Jack? Exactly when the end date of that is? When they're giving out when they're gonna stop giving out the hot deal scrolls? I think they would have notified that somewhere. But
yeah, someone mentioned, and I'm the same. I have a few in my inventory.
Oh, but they're not gonna go away though. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Like if the timer on the item is the definitive, like the absolute way you can find out when they're actually going away.
And so it's not like the piñatas that are going to be taken away.
No. The piñatas are a different thing where it's like it's for the event that's there, but hot time scrolls, guys, it looks like an event, but it's just an item that's a new type of item that's been added. Right. So don't think of it that way where it's like it's just we're done for the week and just gonna get rid of all the hot time scrolls. If you have a hot time scrolls and you have plenty of hours left in it, it's gonna be fine after the maintenance ends as long as your timer did extend to that far. If your timer still had a lot of kind of a room left over, you should be fine.
Right.
Yeah, we're just not gonna all in one just delete all the hot time scrolls after today's maintenance. That's not what's gonna happen.
And Token of Valor is not a permanent feature. It is going on for 1 more week.
Yeah, so it was fine for you guys to not use all your Tokens of Valor for this week, but once you get to the next maintenance, so once we probably gonna be another Tuesday next week, but once we get there and you still haven't used your Tokens of Valor, most likely the tokens will go away after that event. So try to use your Tokens of Valor as much as you have it, and as the time allows you, just go and use it, and don't try to really save it all to the end. You might not have enough time to use it all. Other questions, I guess? When are you going to do a mukbang? I'm drinking tea.
That is the weirdest mukbang ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drinking tea, and I'm drinking water. I'm going all out today. Like,
get some tots or something.
As I do every week, but yeah. Weapon exchange coupons. I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
Isn't that only relevant once Awakening is a thing?
Yeah, like once Awakening is a thing, that would make a lot more sense. But I guess that topic will come when that comes. But
yes,
for the situation we're in now, I don't think a weapon exchange coupon would be ideal.
Talish's shop, I haven't heard about any updates coming.
That would be really cool to have because we talk about outdated things, and
that's been pretty standard since launch.
Yeah, like it's like I can still see like 5 good Blackstones are costing like 100 Black Pearls or something like that.
But now
It's
we have
crazy.
merchantry where
Yeah.
the secret merchant is just
Yeah,
like
it's
throwing
just,
them at
whoo, here
you.
you
Yeah.
go. Like, but anyway, so definitely it's not in line with the system that we have at the moment.
We agree with you.
And we definitely would like an update to the talent shop. And as you guys keep asking, just keep knocking on the door, and hopefully you'll get it. But it's kind of what happened with Hot Time, like not Hot Time, Hot Deal. People have been asking Hot Deal when, Hot Deal when, Hot Deal when, and it actually happened. It happened last week. So
Several.
Yeah.
I saw 3 different hot deals.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe that happened, and then finally got the hot deals that you guys wanted. And some people were saying I would have liked something else for the hot deal that were open. We had a lot of Shakata's gold coins, which
2 sets of coins.
which depleted my Black Pearl stash, by the way. Just like
I also bought some
goodness,
with the Black Pearls.
But yeah, if you guys wanted something like realistic for the like the things that you guys really need right now, like for the hot deals, I'm just kind of curious. Like, what would you guys want? What would you guys want for like a hot deal at this current state of the game? Like, what would be nice to have there? Pets,
Pet hot deal?
Yeah,
That
pets
makes
would make
sense.
sense. Yeah, pets a hot deal.
Especially now that we're up to tier 5.
Yeah, orange relic. Oh, that orange relic is still a really high tier. I think it's intended that not everybody gets it. Relic fragments. Yeah, relic fragments. That sounds like a good idea
for sure.
too. Yeah, because people want to go for those orange relics.
I got one.
Really cool.
I
You got an orange relic?
I got an orange. You got your little red whatever.
Yeah, but like it's like but orange. Yeah, relic. That's really cool. So redstone purchase. Yeah, that's another thing where it's supposed to be like not a lot. Everybody's supposed to have it, but if it's there, hooray for you. Yeah, but relic fragments make a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Boss stamps. Yeah, boss stamp. I know a lot of people have been asking for boss stamps.
Armor for horses. The barding.
The barding is not really it's not a typical hot deal item. It's just common.
Yeah,
things
that's like
that
a calm deal item.
Yeah. Other things. Alchemy fragments. You guys don't have enough alchemy fragments? I feel like I'm getting enough alchemy fragments. Like it's like, especially through like Node Manager. Yeah, Node Manager gives out a lot.
Gives a good chunk.
Gives a lot of alchemy fragments.
Certificates are fixed.
Yeah, certificates will be fixed.
Will be fixed
after this maintenance. So after this maintenance, you go in, everything will be back to normal.
Spick and span.
It'll be fine. Dust, yeah, Catfish dust. That'd be pretty cool to have Catfish dust.
Actually, I agree with that.
Yeah, Catfish dust. I do need to boost my stone a lot.
I kind of need a lot.
I have
the stone of luck, the red stone. Of luck
yeah, I have
for farming.
I have the one for. I have another farming stone, but it's actually the dealing more damage to monsters.
Yeah.
Percent based.
I still want a sushi though.
Well, sushi. Everybody wants a sushi. But anyway, yeah, I need to boost that. So Catfish dust would be really nice. So good.
Auto
Yes,
merchantry.
suggestions.
When?
Auto merchantry. That I know. Like I can see the point of where that's coming
Auto
from.
merchantry makes sense to me. And if you guys don't know, auto merchantry meaning that there's a function in merchantry where, at least existing in other versions, where that it'll do the event nodes for you.
Yeah.
While you're traveling.
I mean, I think merchantry was created to be a little more. What do you call that? Just
Is this interactive?
Interactive, yeah, a little more interactive,
Okay.
and just like
I'm learning your sign language.
yeah, a little more interactive between the player and the wagon that's going around, and you making your independent choice of where to go and all that. More manual. It's kind of hard to say in Black Desert Mobile. It's a very, very automatic game, but it's kind of a different thing for you guys to do in the time that you guys did. But if they make merchantry auto too, but like, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking over there in terms of how they think about the merchantry.
I agree with the auto. Someone mentioned the advice of Volks for.
For the hot
because you can buy them. You can buy them with silver.
Yeah.
They're just
kind of
extraordinarily expensive.
Kind of.
So a hot deal would be cool.
Well, I mean, they're there for silver. They're there for Black Pearls,
Yeah.
and like there's availability there. And I think I bought 50%.
The barrier to entry is impressive.
But yes, maybe that'd be pretty cool. Advice of Valks to have that. Blackstones are always cool because for people who are still not all 40 yet, including myself, definitely would be nice. But yeah, I mean, those are good suggestions that you guys put out. Thank you very much, and we'll see if any of those things get because people within this company, they watch this stream and they just kind of curious about what you guys think
Gauging
about
interests.
about certain topics, and I'm pretty sure, once they look into this and maybe they can consider what to put out for maybe future hot deals if it does come.
Tower Trial Scrolls.
Tower Trial. Well, no, I think that's a little bit, because like the thing about Tower Scrolls is like it was given that one time because we extended it from 2 to 3, and that whole mechanic changed for like that one day was huge for people who didn't do it that day and people who did it that day. Like the difference was pretty marginal. So they were like, what if we give everybody else an extra one? That should hopefully even things out. Especially for the people who already did it before the maintenance began. That was the purpose of it, but that scroll should not become a very common item for you guys to get. It's a very, very special situation that we gave out that for. I guess that's it for that. I guess if there's no other big questions about the patch notes, then we can go into the questions for the giveaway.
Oh, we knew the giveaway?
Yeah, sure. I mean, people still like pets.
People do still like pets.
Because they don't have tier 5 pets for everything. What would be a good question this time around?
Well, we have the quality of life content here. We have Striker still. Is anything fitting your fancy?
Nah, I can tell that you're just like polishing up these categories for me
Thank
to
you.
like take up
Thank you.
and to form a question about it. Then eventually I just do all the work.
How dare you?
Most of the work. But yes, I don't know. Today's question is coming up with a question is tough today. What would
You're a genius.
the eureka? That's kind of so. One of the big updates, quote unquote, that if you believe it or not, the updates that we got today was a quality of life update with the Untitled Chapter update. Just allowing you guys to select a little bit of class, weapon, and all that. What would be a good quality of life feature that's not in the game that would make the game a little more enjoyable? Per se.
So like we have the checkout shop with
Yeah.
that made things easier there. We talked about the auto merchant tree making things a little bit easier there.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to see that you think would help
The game be more enjoyable.
smooth it out?
Yeah. Just I guess we can talk about things to see what people are wondering in terms of like quality of life features. Like if you guys have really good quality of life features, we'll look at that
Scene.
and see if we can give out some tier 1 pets for some good suggestions.
Auto enhancement.
Auto enhancement. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, but I kind of want, especially for new characters, that it's really annoying to level up your weapons and your weapons
It takes
putting
a
in
minute.
that 3 poor blackstones.
Yeah.
4
Click,
poor
click, click,
blackstones.
click,
Then
click,
click
click,
that.
click.
Yeah, auto enhancement will be pretty cool, but a more something that we just out of the blue.
Auto
just-
transfer to storage
That's kind of there, right? Like sort
with
of.
the camp manager.
Yeah, with the camp manager.
Did they do that?
They don't do auto, but you have much more easier access. You can do it from your anywhere around the field. That's already
Mass
kind of-
PvP room. Auto feed pets.
Auto feed pet. I don't agree with that. It's not
Auto,
that.
auto,
It's
auto,
not that
auto,
it's just
auto,
convenient. It's
auto
just more.
fishing.
Yeah,
They do a
that's
black
just,
spear for that.
that's just literally doing it. There's gotta be interaction with some of the things that happens, but auto pet feeding, I'm not in total agreement. Have we talked about this before?
We did once actually.
Yeah.
More pet tabs, cooking life skill, free horse, more PvE.
Ooh.
All 8 skills on your skill wheel instead of 2 different sets.
Let's see. Like, people think quality of life is just like auto everything.
Field NPCs to sell junk without going back to town.
Then the thing, like the whole game mechanic is like, you can't farm forever. It's because your bag gets full. So you have to go back to the town and sell it and come back to hunt. But if that whole middle section is like negated, then you can just hunt forever.
All right, guys, connect with Joel. Feel his mind.
Yeah, quality of mind that will not change the game, but just kind of the little annoying parts. Like the little annoying parts, like kind of that. I think that Shikate Shop update is like a perfect example. It's like that doesn't make it completely out of hand. That you can pick weapons that you want to category weapons that you can pick for so other things.
Different UI for skills, attacking and dodging. Button to remove everything.
Well, maybe this didn't turn out to be the answers that we all wanted from this. Unequipped all gear. That's good. That's good. Oh, up, Jeremy.
Not much. It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. I think it was on Twitch. Unequip all gear. There you go. Hit 96 on Twitch. I like that because that doesn't necessarily ruin the game, like in terms of like it makes it too auto everything. But unequip all gear would be very efficient because you sometimes want to transfer your gear to a class that you're gonna be changing, but you gotta get your armors and accessories all out of line.
Yeah,
and just
switching gear to level alts is that takes
it takes time. So that's a good feature. So that's kind of a good example of a quality of life feature that doesn't necessarily change the game, but it's just good to have a little more convenience. And convenience doesn't equal auto everything. That's not what quality of life means necessarily. That's just easier gaming.
Change classes without going to the lobby.
Change.
I like YouTube.
I like that. Yeah. But yeah, Hit 96 on Twitch. Be sure to send DMs through this Twitch channel that you're watching with your information of the region, server, and family name.
Bouncy.
Yeah. Bouncy on YouTube, you can send that same information that I just stated. And if you don't know what information to put down, just do exclamation event on where you are. And we'll try to get the information that way.
And right under that, Halo, the other one, Resend Gathering Workers.
No, that's automation. Automation is something that we don't want. Something that would be that one extra step that doesn't necessarily need to be there. So Balancy was saying like what was he saying, like be able to switch characters without going back to the lobby. Right? Sort of already happens, but
indeed, ish.
Yeah, ish. But it's a good point. It's a good point.
Brakes on the wagon for Merch History.
What'd you say?
Brakes.
Oh, wait. I don't think it's needed. You want to keep on moving with merchantry. Transfer your gear. Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying. That would be really nice to have. Oh no, Bouncy was YouTube, Jeremy. Bouncy was YouTube. Other things.
Change color of pets.
Change color of pets. That would be. You wouldn't want to dye your pet in real life either. That would not be
That's
ideal.
why. Digital pets love being dyed.
Beg to concur. But yeah. Other things. Switch channel mechanism. I don't think switch channel is necessarily... I think it was intended to not be there for this specific game because like I think the example they're putting out is like if someone's taking a farming spot that you always want to go to, just gotta pick a different one for that.
Sort inventory by type.
That's pretty good.
Inventory sorting.
Yeah, inventory sorting. Yeah, I think that's good.
A little bit up.
Some people have different preferences for inventory sorting.
Sort inventory by
type.
something.
By type. I think that was of that sort. Was it a little far up? Think?
It was a couple seconds worth of up. So there we go. Wait, no, that's slot of inventory for black pearls. Auto item full transfer.
Oh no, Jeremy.
Well,
we lost it.
It's going.
We lost it.
It's going jiggity.
We lost it. Yep, gotta go to a different one then. Jeremy, present chat, please. Yeah. Yeah, other things. Quality of life feature. What kind of annoys you a little is like, like I wish this was done a little bit differently so that it doesn't break the game, of course, but it still allows you to do the exact same thing, but just a little more convenient.
Pin items in inventory.
Huh, okay, yeah. I can see that.
I didn't see the username, but it was highlighted brown.
Okay. Let's see. Pin items in the inventory. That'd be pretty cool. Like just like that one item you always want there.
Right.
That's a pretty good idea. Not that it's gonna happen, but it definitely is worth.
But we like it.
We like it, yeah. there's a tendency that we might have lost that again. Is there a better way to like track this? Because like the scrolling up mechanism,
with 3 chats.
the chat's going so fast.
Yeah.
Sorry, we couldn't find the username for that one. But once we find it, we need to scroll back as fast as we can while being accurate.
It talks super quickly.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. So Jeremy, please help us out on this.
Oh,
one.
Alex Sandy said that was me. And it was the brown name.
It was it? Okay. Okay, go up a little bit. Yeah, well we can definitely the brown name saved you. That's kind of the way we
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Alex Sandy.
Alex Sandy, we got you on Twitch. Send us a DM on this channel through the Twitch channel and with your information, and then we'll send you a tier 1 pet. Thank you for your answer. It was really good. Other things. Let's see other things.
Don't go in camp for Node.
Don't go in camp. Yeah. I agree. That's a good point. You don't have to go into camp for
You can
Node.
enter Node from the field, but
Yeah.
then it always takes you back to camp.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So that middle process is not necessarily needed. I think we're gonna lose it
Oh
again.
no, we're gonna do it.
Are we gonna get it?
Yeah.
I think we might lose it again.
There,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
there. Jet lag pal.
Jet lag pal.
I need one of those.
Yeah, don't need
Jet lag is terrible for me.
Jet lag pal. On Twitch, send us your information through the DM on the Twitch site, and then we'll give you some tier 1 pet. Good answer. Other things. More safe paths. That would be nice, but I think that would be maybe an addition in the future. But other things. Auto fishing, I don't know. It's kind of automated, but auto fishing in general is just like I said, quality feature doesn't necessarily equal to automated everything. Like that just makes the game more streamlined and be more easier to play. But you got to still have that interaction to make sure you feel like it's you're still playing the game. But at the same time, like there are things that I feel like that might not even need to be there, but still creates the same good experience. That would be really nice. Jamie, can we go up a little bit? Above the YouTube comments, there's one Twitch comment that I think I read. So population view. No. Oh no. It's the red rad Kelfion says can call a specific worker to come to you, especially give them and gives gifts. Yeah, because you have to go to the worker,
right,
whereas they don't come to you.
You click them,
yeah,
and then they show you where they are,
exactly,
and then you gotta run over.
Yeah, red rad Kelfion on Twitch. Good answer. That's a good one because I found it very difficult to always try to go up to that worker, and finding that worker sometimes is difficult too. So having them come to you would be very convenient. So that's a good opinion right there. We'll send you a tier 1 pet. Just send us your information that we can send it off to. Auto repeat tasks for nodes, I don't agree with them. You just never go into that node manager page anymore. You don't never need to go into that because it just auto collects for you. Other things, still keeping the game experience alive, but can take out that one extra step that still would make it more fun to play, but still it's not ruining the game experience.
Showing exceeded stats. I like that.
Yeah, good. I like that. Yeah. So like especially for like the
you passed it. Twisted Halo.
That was fast. How'd you find it that fast? Twisted Halo on YouTube. Option is show exceeded stats.
Yeah, that's really good because once the math hits the cap.
Yeah, like crit chance and stuff like that.
You don't know if you're like 2, 3, 5%.
Yeah, you have to check. You have to check it yourself.
If you like to min-max or optimize.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. So send us your information through me on Discord DM, and then we'll send you a tier 1 pet that way. And just another reminder, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, if your name gets selected, you have to come find me on the official Discord of BDM. Find GM Joel, DM that way, and get your information over to me, and I'll give you that way. But on Twitch, you do have to try to DM the official Black Desert Mobile Twitch account. I know it's a little bit of a different process, but it's gonna be the way it needs to be done. All right, let's give out 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Yeah, let's do 2 more. 2 more, I think, would be fine. Voice chat in Build War, voice chat in Ramoness. Those things we still need to keep asking. I'll definitely ask a little more about that It's worth asking. I don't know if it's going to necessarily added, but it'll be cool to have.
Sort workers by level or tier.
Yes, I like that. That's a good point because you sometimes want to kind of lay out your yellow workers, then your purple workers, and your white workers to do different tasks, but you have to kind of click one by one.
Just a little bit higher.
Oh no, it was there.
Oh, I saw organize the order of your workers.
Yeah, there you go. It's Ellie. It's a green text, so it's really hard to read. So Ellie underscore on Twitch be able to organize the name order of your workers. Was that it? Wasn't it grade?
There were 2 organizational ones, but that one also works.
Okay, so we got you on that one. So Ellie underscore on Twitch, send us your information, and we'll give you the tier 1 pet. One more. Let's get one more good quality life feature. That would be pretty cool to have.
Option to not pick up junk loot when farming.
No, junk loot is part of the game. And that's kind of the mechanism to get your bag full, so you can go back. That one extra step is needed. That was more or less intended.
Organize all character inventories in one spot.
How would that get done?
Other games have done it.
Yeah. So, all right, one more. Let's get one more. One good one.
Allow to swim.
Oh, well, that's a feature. That's not a quality of life.
Minor details.
Yeah. Horse inventory button. Yeah. That's a good one. Horse inventory button takes a little bit too much process to get to. Bring your horse. Click on the inventory, then press the inventory to get there. But if you could access your horse inventory a little bit quicker.
The devil.
The devil 6666.
Or Dad Evil.
Dad Evil or Dadeville?
Oh, Dadeville.
Oh,
that's what it is.
Dadeville. It's
That's
Dadeville 6666
I used to
on
live
Twitch.
near there.
No, you did not. Okay, Dadeville 6666 on Twitch. Send us your information. That's a good suggestion. Horse inventory, I think it would be nice to get there a little bit faster. Not maybe take away 1 or 2 extra steps to get there. I think it takes way too many steps to get there for now. But yeah, it's a good opinion. Dadeville on 6666 on Twitch. It's probably that devil. But yeah, you can send us any information through the Twitch account, and we'll send you a tier 1 pet. And that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be it for our giveaway today. Pretty fast running stream today.
This was kind of just go.
Yeah, time is like 6:30. Yeah, it's our time. So we could talk a little bit, but I guess we can end a little bit early today. Just more or less that we're just trying to have fun with you guys, talk with you guys. So
yeah, we have a few more minutes for you guys. So any other final questions you have? Yeah. We've covered all of the things we are to cover.
Yeah, our assignments have been completed for
the homework has been turned in.
The agenda, as politicians would say, our agenda has been completed. Yeah. Other things. 5 hours why? We already explained it. We're stuffing a lot of bunnies into the hat so we can pull more bunnies out next week, and then so on until we get the next big update. So these are kind of a periodic incremental. Periodic is the best one. Kind of the stages that is needed in update cycles, where you get some small updates, but sometimes you get big updates. But you sometimes get those big long updates. Maybe not for the biggest updates, but still, you'll see exactly why when the weeks come. Free for all PvP, that would be chaotic, but I've seen it done for other versions of Black Desert Mobile, so maybe I think they're resorting to like those mass PvP. Maybe we'll get in the future. I don't know. Haven't heard. Other things. Fight pet.
Fight with your pets.
I don't. Pets are too cute to see them fight.
It's a very Pokemon-y vibe.
Yeah, they're very cute. The last tier 4 to 5 chest that I got from the puzzle event, I got what do you call that? It's that rabbit-looking thing.
Hair.
No, it's not. It's not called a hair. It's a. What is that? Joel haircut when? I just got a haircut last week.
He did.
Yeah, I did.
It's also possible they were referring to me.
Huh? Choppy. Yes, it's Choppy. Thank you, Jeremy. It starts with a C, is what he told me. Yeah, it's a Choppy. So I got a tier 4 Choppy. I was like, that's cute. I can't wait to get that to level tier 5. and be frustrated at myself for each time I fail. But yes, yeah,
I failed
pets
several.
are too cute. I don't want them to fight. That would not be a good sign to my eye. Give new mount. Yeah, worthy of asking because it says mounts, but actually the only mounts that are available are actually horses. We'll see. Yeah, new mounts would be cool. Sort of brings me back to like the World of Warcraft days. Like there's
Oh man, Griffin mounts.
there are
and-
mounts unimaginable. You can ride anything almost. Yeah.
That's a dangerous thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, I just said it. Jeremy's cracking up in the back. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. But other things that you guys want to talk about, just we're just here free to chat. Just I guess for like 7 more minutes, we'll try to wrap around 6:40 or so. You got tier 5 choppy. Wow. And combat XP. That is so cool.
Oh, one of mine has the AP and
What?
combat XP.
Oh, that is so cool.
So I was quite excited.
That's really cool. I'm jealous. I don't have a single one with AP or DP. All of them.
Oh, I got 1 AP, 1 DP.
I got 2 max HP, 1 crit chance, 1 crit damage. Unfortunate. I'm a little bit greedy on that part. Hope to get more pets. Joel, can you check your Discord DMs after seeing? I always do check my DMs after the
Dang,
show's over.
that sounds like an important message.
I guess so. I mean, all the people that send me DMs, they send it because they believe it's important, and then I don't reply to every one of them because continuing a conversation where it can be done elsewhere is what I prefer. So I don't answer to everything, but I do read all the DMs that's been sent to me. So if you have something to say to me personally for whatever reason, or you want to address something about the game to me, I'm always open. Like I'm always online, even though I'm not online. I always have to say this every week. But you can send me DMs. I always periodically do check my DMs throughout my workday. And yeah, I will check your DM, whoever was the one that sent it. Can we have pig and ranch? Good question.
Those are ranch animals.
But I'm afraid. If we put pigs, there will be too much butchering.
But I mean bacon.
That's what I'm saying. I want animals to kind of stay alive. And what would pigs produce?
Bacon.
No. They can't produce bacon.
They can
Tim.
figure it out.
No, they cannot. They're not gonna go oink oink and just like chop off like a piece of their stomach. No, that's not how
Go
it's
back.
No, that's not how it works.
Hey, these are BDM
No,
pigs.
hey, no, BDM, they're pretty realistic. The chicken lays eggs, and
They are resourceful.
The sheep goes about their milk, which they actually do, but we're not gonna get pig milk. That would not be right. So maybe I would love pigs. They would be very super cute to have, but I don't know what they will produce. Yeah, I don't want people butchering animals all the time. Just keep them around, age with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man's best friend. Chickens and pigs. And cows. Yeah.
I know cows are available for other versions of BDM. I hope to get them.
Save the world and grow old with your chickens.
Yeah. Like
I forgot that's the second line of subtext with Black Desert Mobile.
Yeah.
Become your true self.
Sure, yeah.
Grow old with the chickens.
Yeah, truffles. Oh, truffles for the pigs. Wow. I mean, wow, we're just going all out now. But no, pig poop is not, it's not ideal, I don't think. Yeah, but thank you for your ideas. I don't think pig would be a great addition for that reason alone. Anything you guys want to talk about? We still have a couple of minutes before we have to head out. Just anything can be related about the game, doesn't have to be related about the game. Anything that you just want to would like to mount to Joel. Oh goodness. No. You don't want to mount to Joel. No. Sorry. I have this tendency of saying things that are completely appropriate, but it's just the way I say it. It changes the subtext quite a bit.
It's endearing.
It's effective, if not anything. Yeah.
Endearingly defective.
Yeah. All right.
Never change.
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah, milk from cows. That's probably why the other versions have it. I believe they produce, cattle milk. Just milk. Other things. Background update, that's a good question. We had the same background for as long as this game existed. That'd be pretty cool. What's your favorite grind spot, Tim?
Up until 60, the mains.
Yeah.
And then my characters currently are still stuck in underwater cave.
I'm going back and forth between Salsen when I feel like I would just want to have a casual farm, but the end zone of Salsen and the first zone of Schultz is kind of where I'm rotating back and forth. Schultz has to be a little more kind of looking towards.
Is that 7,000 CP Schultz?
No. The first one is like 5,000 something, but I'm not 5,000. But I can still hang on. But I still have to look over my character a little bit.
Someone's in Japan. Hello.
Where are you guys? I'm in Japan.
We're in Korea.
Hello. In Japan, we're in Korea, as we always are every week.
We're so close.
Kind of, yeah.
But so far.
Just a few hours away by plane.
And an ocean.
I love Japan.
Japan's amazing, not gonna lie.
I had a humongously fun time in Japan when I went last time. Tokyo was when I went.
Yeah, that's where I used to live.
Oh, really? Good on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
right outside Tokyo.
Well, it's very expensive in Tokyo.
It's so expensive.
It's very expensive in Tokyo, like to get housing over there. But yeah, I guess maybe there's not much else to talk about.
I feel like we're hitting our stride. No, not a stride. We're hitting the thing where you know it's time to stop. What's the word for that?
That was a complete description with the lack of the term.
It was an idiomless description of an idiom.
It's a complete description of the word that you couldn't find at the end. What is your favorite? Can we go up a little bit? Can we go? What is your favorite male and female class? Well, for male, there's not much to choose from, but I like the giant the best for male. And female, I still like the whole idea of a Dark Knight. I just couldn't get too invested into it because I was so invested into Huntress. Although I love my Huntress, Dark Knight I think is a little bit cooler overall. What are your favorites?
My favorite
male and female characters of the game.
Well, I do. My favorite class in any game ever is always a monk, so I'm very partial to the striker. Otherwise, I actually really like Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight. Dark Knight's so cool. Just the way that it's made, it makes a lot of sense. I guess the other things that you guys don't have. Dance icon in game.
This one?
No, not this one. No, I don't know if there's dance icons are coming in the game.
FF11, actually. I played FF11 for a good while.
Someone was asking if he was an FF11 fan. FF14 fan, he was saying.
FF11 back in high school.
That's when the PlayStation Online days. PS2.
But I played on PC.
Oh, you played on PC? Okay.
Yeah,
that was also out for PlayStation 2. But yeah, Wandering Merchant in Field, that would kind of negate the whole purpose of going on a merchant trade.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing, but that would be game breaking, if not anything. Upcoming Twitch Prime. I don't know if we have anything to do with Twitch Prime. We always have things with Amazon Prime. I think it's still going on.
How many?
I don't know too much details about that.
How many languages do you speak, Joel?
Me?
Yeah.
Korean and English fluently, I would have to say, in my definition. But
everyone does have their own definition of fluent.
Very, very little Spanish that I just kind of joke around and have fun with. And
good. So you have joking Spanish.
You're joking Spanish, and just a little bit of that, and be able to react in Japanese.
What does that mean?
Masaka.
Okay, anime Japanese.
Nani?
Nandato.
Nandane. It was like a reaction Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your anime Japanese is on point.
Yeah. I watched those very, very easy ones. And Chinese, I can say the very few words needed to order something and to get myself water.
Okay. Based on your current thing, I think I can also speak 15 languages. Yeah. No, I love linguistics. I think they're just. Yeah, I love learning a language.
It's languages are so powerful. I feel like knowing a certain language versus not being able to speak at all, it changes your life.
Changes your way of thinking.
Exactly, and the more you can do in life, it really does depend on language. So
for me, I've been learning Japanese since I was about 19 or so. So I started studying probably 13 years now. Man, I'm rusty now because I've been studying Korean in Korea for a couple years now.
And he's quite good at Korean. Quite good. Quite good. Like your definition of good and my definition of like good, it's like quite distanced. It's like, oh man, I can react in Japanese. We're not gonna say. I can say probably like 15 words in total. But yeah, no. Okay, so I guess we're good to go on here. Like we answered some casual
かっこええ。
questions.
ああ、そんなにかっこよくないんですけど。
Wow.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I don't know. I know what you said, but like I can't read Japanese. You read Japanese too? Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was part of.
katakana.
I consider speaking, like if I say I speak a language, I include writing. in it.
Wow.
So I spent a good long time with kanji books, people.
Oh,
That was rough.
Yeah, kanjis are tough. But yeah, I guess we can close out the stream now. It was an update. It was
It was an update.
and the patch
No
notes.
matter what you guys say, you cannot deny.
You cannot deny that today was an update.
An update was
Yeah,
had.
it's a patch notes that you guys found surprising in multiple ways, and you guys will see that you'll be more surprised in a better way. I'm sure in the next week, but definitely just keep out for that one. It will still be a 5-hour maintenance no matter what, so it still have about 3 hours and 15 minutes ish left to go for you guys to wait it out and do other things and just keep yourself entertained and occupied. And then if you have to sleep, just go sleep. We definitely recommend sleep. Sleep is very healthy. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And then that's going to be it for us. Not much else to say for that. Anything else to say?
Thank you guys as always for coming. We will, again, it'll be just a few more hours until you guys can play the game again. Again, this is preparing the bunnies for future amazing content. So just hang in there, and we'll give you guys as much as we can next week.
Yeah, so hang on tight and do something for the next 3+ hours that you guys have to chill out for. But for us, we do have to sign off. So thank you guys very much for joining us once again for this episode of Velia Inn.
ありがとうございました。
Episode 27. We're out. Sayonara.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.